Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Here's the new setup. Again, I know it's been really crazy for the past couple of videos. I was just trying out some new things. Tell me how you like this one. Um, and if you do, I will make sure to make more videos with this setup. But yeah, so today we're gonna be doing a video about a no contact situation. So if you haven't been in contact with someone for a long time, you can watch this reading and find out what they feel, what's the kind of energy between you two, and how the situation might resolve. And I want to preface this by saying that I will be talking mostly about like romantic slash love situationships, something like that. So if you're looking for more like family or friend situation, this might not be for you. But again, if you feel called to watch this reading, of course, feel free. There might be some messages for you also, because I will be just saying what the cards have to tell me, and they don't always like refer to the romantic situations, you know. So without further ado, today we have 3 piles. Pile 1 with the Hermit, pile 2 with the Strength card, and pile 3 with the Hierophant. So now you may choose the pile that you're most drawn to, and then check out the description below or the pinned comment for the timestamps for your pile. So let's begin. Hi group 1. So for those of you who chose the Hermit card, let's put it here. This reading is for you. So first we will be using some oracle cards that I pre-shuffled. So they're going to tell us about kind of your energy and what you're working on, their energy, and what they're maybe considering or working on, and the energy between you two. So for your energy, we have rewriting the subconscious, and it says, the more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. For their energy, we have activating the third eye, and it says, I'm willing to see beyond my beliefs, ideas, and conclusions. Sorry. And for the energy between you two, you pull 2 cards. The first one is the North Node, step out of your comfort zone. And the second one is the Blue Moon, believe in the impossible. Okay, so see them all? Okay, let's start with your energy. So for your card, as I said, you got right in the subconscious. So what I'm feeling with this message here is that you are focusing on embracing the good feelings in your life. Maybe this past couple of months, years, weeks, days, whatever, has been really hard for you, and I feel like you are trying to focus on like little good things rather than focusing on the bad things. And of course, you don't have to be positive all the time, you don't have to be happy all the time, because that's a really toxic mindset that a lot of people often try to like force in us, that you should just like feel happy and think happy thoughts or whatever, and you will be happy. But that is not true, because you need to respect all your emotions, and negative emotions are of course as valid as positive emotions, and as human we are of course allowed to feel negative way sometimes. But I feel like for you, you know, like with negative emotions, they are just a sign to work through something there. Like if you feel negative, it means that you need to heal something or like work through these emotions. And it's really not the emotions themselves, it's just how you address these emotions and how you act feeling these emotions. So I feel like for you, you have been like trying to have a really healthy approach on negative emotions. You have been trying to really work through those emotions. And for example, like you feel sad one day and you're like really analyzing why you're feeling this way and how you can heal from it and how you can stop yourself from feeling this way. And that's how, like, by working through negative emotions, that's how you can embrace the good emotions in your life. And I feel like this is what you're doing. You might be healing from a certain situation, a relationship, a person, maybe even from something that this person like did to you. Maybe they like hurt you in some way, and maybe you are even like healing from that. I guess so. Now let's get onto your person. And as I said, they got activating the third eye. So with this message here, I'm seeing they are really reconsidering their life choices, their beliefs. This can be any beliefs, just how they view life, how they view their life, maybe their accomplishments, their decisions, their choices. They're really contemplating their life choices, and I feel like they're at a stage in their life where they're really thinking about what they want to do next. I feel like they might want to like settle down already, and they're thinking about how they can do that, like which job they should pursue, like career, or which person they should be with, or where they want to live, and anything like that. Or maybe for some of you, they like recently, or maybe even not so recently, they made a decision, like a very important decision, a decision that's really important in like a person's life. Maybe they got married, maybe they, I don't know, moved in with someone, got engaged, maybe they like moved towns, cities, countries, something like that. I feel like they made a really major decision. That doesn't have to be everything that I named. It can be also something else, just like tailored to your situation if it resonates. So yeah, I feel like they might have made a really important decision, and now they're contemplating this decision. And I feel like for most of them, they're realizing that this decision that they made might not have been the right decision. They might think that now, like for example, if they could like go back in this time when they made the decision, they wouldn't have made the decision, or they would have like chosen a different thing. um so I feel like they quite interesting that you chose the Hermit here, because from this person I'm getting like a really hermity vibe. They don't have to be Virgo, but like just their energy right now, they're in this hermit mode, really contemplating their life and their decisions and everything that they're doing. And that's maybe why they're not contacting you, because I feel like they're a kind of person who really needs to think before acting, and they really need to decide if what they want to do is really what they need, and if they really want that. Because I feel like they were burned in the past with like rushing into, as I said, like rushing into a decision or a relationship, and then realizing that this was not what they wanted in the end, and this decision wasn't good for them. So I feel like now they really are focusing on making the right choice. That's why they may not be contacting you. So now we have the energy kind of between you two. So first you got step out of your comfort zone, the North Node. And what I'm getting with what I'm getting with this card is that this relationship that you had, it can be any relationship. Maybe you like broke up or like separated, or maybe you like even weren't in a romantic relationship to begin with, but whatever happened between you two, I feel like it really made you step out of your comfort zone, and like as this person is doing, like contemplate your life choices. Because for you, I feel like this relationship, it triggered some like emotions or like situations from your past, and you really had to heal from this. And for this person, I feel like it made them contemplate their life choices, as I said. We get triggered by something that like the other person does, because it reminds us of our past, maybe of like how our parents behaved, or our past relationships, or it just reminds us of like our own behavior. and it really makes us reflect, and not everyone likes that, and I will just tell you, almost no one likes that, because no one likes to question their life, no one likes discomfort, right? But I feel like that's something, like, if you will be able to overcome this, you may be able to actually be in a relationship. And of course this is general reading, so take what resonates. If you like, I feel like this situation, as often with tarot, I'm just like, I can only read your current energy, like I can't predict anything. And well, in a way that the cards are just telling like possibilities for the future, but of course you have free will. For example, like, for like let's say I'm feeling like who will you marry video, and if you actually meet this person, like, if you don't want to marry them, no one is like forcing you, you know. So it's just, you have free will and this person has free will, so it's not like everything I'm saying is going to happen. It's just reading off of your current energy, and if like this energy asks one or both of you to act upon this energy, I'm not saying that you will or this person will, because if you don't want to, you cannot do that. Like, it's not like you have to do something, you know. So yeah, I feel like the situation is kind of up to you. So maybe it is asking you with the step out of your comfort zone. Maybe it's asking you to contact this person. Of course, as I said, like, you are free to do what you want, but maybe for some of you, like, if you're looking for a confirmation, like whether you should contact this person first, I feel like for some of you, you should do that. Like, if you were feeling this, like, that is something you need to do. Maybe it's like the universe is asking you to actually do that if you want. Okay, so I feel like this is all with your oracle cards. Now let's get some tarot for the clarification. I'll show you the cards in a moment. Okay, wow. Okay. Okay, so wow, you got a lot of reversed cards here. So you got the Seven of Swords. You got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Five of Cups in reverse. The Fool in reverse. And the Devil in reverse. Okay, so first of all, and at the bottom of the deck you have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so first of all, with the Seven of Swords, it's a pretty clear message. I feel like there might have been some deception from you or from this person or from both of you, or there might have been some secrecy. Maybe this person wasn't telling you like everything. Maybe you like found out something about them, or I feel like they just weren't like very honest with you. And I feel this, like, for some reason I'm not feeling this in the way that they were like outright lying to you. I feel like of course this can be also, but I feel like for most of you they just didn't tell you everything about them. Like, they just something was hidden from you. Like, something about this person was hidden from you, and then you found out in some way, and that's why maybe you separated, because you didn't understand maybe why this person didn't tell you this, or maybe they were like afraid that you will like leave them or something like that. I feel like it gets a lot of different energies. I feel like a lot of people are going to choose this pile, but generally someone was just hiding something from the other person, and this person found out, and this led to this situation that you're now in. The Nine of Pentacles, in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, it's about independence. So I feel like you, okay, so even though like you have been deceived by the person, I feel like you still feel kind of maybe this relationship was a bit like codependent. Maybe you were like codependent on this person, or vice versa, or you both kind of really dependent on each other. You were kind of like addicted to each other, I would say. And like with the Devil in reverse, maybe like in a bad way, you know, like you kind of lost the sense of yourself, like with this person. You kind of like merged together. I don't know, but yeah, I feel like you just maybe you with the Five of Cups, maybe you wanted to like leave something for this person because you were so addicted to them, and it was almost like all consuming feeling. Or this maybe for this person, like they wanted to leave something behind for like this connection, because the Five of Cups in the upright, it talks about like losing something but having like something better, or just something else from what you've lost, but not noticing. You see how this girl, she's like, she doesn't have these three cups, but she has these two, and she isn't even like noticing them. So, and you have this in reverse, so I feel like one or two of you, like, you abandoned something and you kind of turned to this connection as like a redemption, but it actually ended up causing like more bad than good for some of you. I know this might sound really confusing, but I feel like it's really specific, and like if it resonates, it resonates. So maybe you both like recently left a relationship, and then you like quickly jumped into this new relationship with the Fool here. But I feel like maybe you just like jumped into this relationship really quickly, and then you were like, hold up, like, wait a second, like, is this actually like what should be happening? Because I feel like this quick kind of start to this relationship led to deception, and led to like hiding something from each other, which is of course not healthy, and um it's not what you should do, hiding something from like your partner. But I feel like this is kind of what was happening here, and that's why you decided to put a pause to this like new beginning, to this leap of faith. And now you're both thinking, like, as I was mentioning with this like contemplation, you're kind of contemplating whether this was like the right decision from the start, and whether this is the right person for you. And with the Seven of Wands here, I feel like you because the Seven of Wands is about like fighting others. So you see how this girl, she's like fighting all those wands. So I feel like for some of you, a lot of people disapproved of this connection, and a lot of people didn't want you to get in a relationship, but you did anyways. You kind of didn't listen, and I feel like you had to, I'm not saying this was a bad thing, I'm just saying that maybe you had to fight a lot of people who were against this connection. So I'm not like, with the outcome, I'm not really getting a particular outcome. As I said with the Oracle card, I feel like it really depends on you, and it is really on you, like whether you want to go on with this new beginning, or you want to just separate and maybe find something else that maybe will be better for you. Because I feel like the situation is different for everyone. And I feel like this person is not quite ready to, because you have a lot of reversed cards, and the reversed cards usually talk about like blocked energy. So I feel like this person doesn't they aren't ready to contact you. They aren't ready to resolve this situation. I feel like they most likely they won't contact you about the situation, or like a long time should pass until this blocked energy will be in the upright position and it will be resolved. So I feel like if you want to resolve the situation, you will have to make the first step. You will have to contact this person first. You will have to be like, okay, like, where is this going? Like, what are we doing with this? Whatever. Because I feel like this person, I feel like they're really indecisive, and they're not really independent. I feel like they have like codependent tendencies. And yeah, again, like with the indecision and with the deception, I just don't know if this person is that good for you. So of course, take what resonates and leave what does not, as I said, and you are always free to make your own decisions. But I'm just saying, if you want to resolve the situation, contact this person. If you don't, maybe it's better to just walk away and there's something better for you. Okay, I feel like this is all I have for you for today in group 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated and gave you clarity. If it did, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to my channel. You can also leave any comment down below. I love reading comments and they really make my day. So yeah, I hope to see you in my reading. Bye bye. Hi group 2. So if you chose the Strength card here, this reading is for you. So first we're going to be looking into your oracle cards, and they will tell us about your energy, this person's energy that you're asking about, and kind of the energy between you guys and in your connection. So the first card we have about you is illuminating the truth, and it says, I'm willing to see things clearly no matter the outcome. For them we have expressing free will, and it says, my choices determine how brightly I shine. Okay, so kind of a lot about, like, already a lot about like choices, outcomes. And the energy between you two is, oh my god, kind of similar. We have the mutable moon, nothing is yet set in stone. So interesting. Yeah, as I said, we kind of have a lot about like choices, contemplating, like outcomes, decisions, anything like that. So okay, for your energy, so with this message here, I'm seeing that, oh my god, and even, okay, so with this card, it's like kind of pink, rose colored. So I'm thinking of the phrase rose colored glasses. So I think maybe for you, you were looking at this connection through rose colored glasses, and now the universe is asking you to remove those rose colored glasses. Or maybe you have already done that for some of you. If you haven't, you need to do that, and you need to see things clearly. You need to see that this person is maybe not the person you thought they are, or they're not as perfect as you thought they are. And yeah, it says like, I'm willing to see things clearly no matter the outcome. So and for them, it says that their choices determine how brightly they shine. So again, like, it's about like them making choices, and then like their choices determining their life. And then for you, it's like, no matter the outcome. So I feel like and the outcome can be different, I feel like, for both of you. And I feel like for you, unlike group 1, this outcome, because it says nothing is yet set in stone, so I feel like we won't really get an outcome today. I'm sorry if this is frustrating, but it's just because, as it says, nothing is set in stone. The outcome isn't set in stone yet, because it depends on you and them, like. And as I said, like, unlike pile one, I feel like for you the outcome mostly depends on them, because this literally says that their choice will determine this. Their choice, like their free will, that I was talking about in pile one, will determine like how the situation will end. So I feel like for you, the best thing to do is just wait for this person. So if you are contemplating whether you need to contact them or not, I feel like you shouldn't contact them. And it's better if you just wait for this person to make up their mind and to make a choice, and then you can, like, when you've illuminated the truth and when you like see things clearly, I feel like maybe for some of you, okay, so for some of you, I'm getting this really like cliche scenario, but hear me out, guys. Maybe you thought that, like, maybe this person was like broken in some way. Well, I'm not saying like broken as in like broken leg. I mean, maybe they were like, maybe they had like some trauma, like childhood trauma, or like some other things. Maybe they were hurt in a past relationship, but generally I'm feeling that they had some things that they really have to work out on their own. I feel like they have problems that they need to work out on their own, and I feel like this relationship turned out this way because when you guys met, this person wasn't ready for a relationship because they still had things that they had to figure out. And I feel like you were like trying to like fix this person, like air quotes of course, but you were trying to fix this person, and you were like giving them a million chances, like, oh no, like they'll get better, blah blah blah. But and you were looking at the relationship through rose-colored glasses. You were constantly like making excuses for this person, but the universe is really asking you to stop doing that and to have a willingness to see things clearly, to have a willingness to see this relationship for what it really is, and not just, I feel like you've made up kind of this image of this person in your head, this perfect image, which this person is not. And I'm not saying that they're a bad person, but there are times when we just are not ready for a relationship, you know? There are times when we're not ready for a partner because in love, like, the other person, of course your partner should support you and help you heal, but it's not other person's responsibility, and it's not your responsibility to heal someone, to like deal with someone who is traumatized because they haven't worked it out. Because I feel like when you have like trauma, you need to work it out on your own before bringing someone else in, because anything you will be doing is you'll be just projecting this trauma on your partner. Because if you, for example, were hurt in a relationship, then you will just be projecting this hurt on your, like, you will be punishing your new person for something that the old person did, you know? And I'm saying you, but it's about your person, just more comfortable for me to speak this way. And because this, like, in relationships there are kind of like similar conflicts, you know, like that every relationship faces. And I feel like for like, and when you are not fully healed, this new relationship, it will trigger the things that you didn't heal from your past relationship, and this will really hurt your new person, and you don't want to hurt the person that you love, right? Like, you need to heal first and then get into a relationship. So I feel like this person, it's really best for them to be alone for this time. And when they are healed and you're still in contact with them, I mean, when you're like, if you still want to be in a relationship with them, then maybe things can work out. But I feel like now they really need to make up their mind, and they really need to understand that they kind of have to work things out on their own. This is kind of what I'm feeling from this. And I feel like for you, unfortunately, there's not much you can do in this situation. I feel like you can just accept the outcome, but again, the outcome is for the best, because you might not see it now, but the universe only does what's best for you. And if this person is not right for you, that means that you will find someone who is much better for you than this person. Okay, so I'm getting two scenarios. So for some of you, this person will contact you and they will say that they will need to work things out on their own, and after that they will pursue this relationship with you. And for the others, I'm feeling that this person will contact you and they will just say, okay, like, this relationship just won't work at all. Like, I need to be on my own. Like, this just won't work. And then you will find a new person, of course, because when someone leaves, a new person comes in, right? But again, nothing is set in stone, so I feel like this person is currently going through that process of understanding what they really need right now, and if they really need a relationship, which I feel like they don't. Well, it's not like they don't need it, it's just it's not the right time for them to be in a relationship. So, and also, okay, I heard very clearly it's not your fault. So maybe you are like empaths and you're really kind people, those who are watching this. Okay, I'm feeling for most of you, you are like the feminine in the connection, and their masculine doesn't have to be a man or a woman and a man, but there's just the energies. And feminine energy is naturally very healing, very nurturing. So I feel like you wanted to heal, you wanted to nurture this person, and you just don't understand why this didn't work out. And the universe is really saying, I heard again really clearly, it's not your fault. I feel like the other thing the universe wants you to do is also heal from that and understand that it's not your fault. The way that things like happened, it's not your fault, because a relationship is something that two people are involved in. And if one person is not healed, if they are traumatized, if they can't deal with the relationship, if they're toxic even, it's not the other person's fault, you know. So you shouldn't blame yourself for like that you quote unquote couldn't heal the person, because it's not your job. Like, you're not a doctor, it's not your job to heal them, you know. It's not your job to fix them. So yeah, don't pressure yourself, don't be hard on yourself, don't blame yourself that it didn't work out. Okay, so I feel like that's all for your oracle cards. Now let's do to the tarot. Just shuffle these for you. Well, for you, the cards really don't want to shuffle. Okay, now I got it. Oh. Just give me a sec, guys. You don't want any energies from the other piles, do you? Just give me a sec here. Okay. So I'm not asking any particular question, by the way, just oops. Okay, I'm not taking these. Just anything that you need to know. Okay. So you guys got... Okay, wow, you got like a lot of major cards. Okay, so you got the 5 of Pentacles. You got the 2 of Cups. You got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You got the Justice card. And the Hierophant. Okay, so at first I want to address that you have the Justice card and the 2 of Cups card, which the Justice card, it's represented, it's like number 11. So for me, it's a twin flame slash soulmate card. And also you got the 2 of Cups, which is the soulmate card. So maybe for some of you, this person is your soulmate or your twin flame. And I feel like this is more for those of you who okay, so for some of you, this person is your soulmate or your twin flame, and this situation is just what you had to go through, because with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse makes me think that like it's the right person but not the right timing, you know? As I said with the Oracle cards, like it's not the right time to be in a relationship yet. Like I feel like it's mostly about them. So yeah, maybe for some of you, this person, okay, as I said, I've got kind of two groups. I feel like two like groups within this group. So for some of you, this person is your soulmate, and I feel like it's a bigger group for whom this person is your soulmate, and this is what you have to go through before you can really be together. Because the Justice, and okay, for others of you, this person is not your soulmate, and they are someone who, like, this situationship is something that you had to go through in order to heal, and maybe in order to like not heal but like recognize some behaviors that are not serving you well, like looking at things through rose-colored glasses, or having this mentality that you have to fix someone, that you have to fix everyone that you've been in a relationship with. And I feel like this is what you had to go through before you can meet your soulmate. So either way, like it will be a happy ending. So for those of you who feel a special connection, and with the Hierophant, I feel like you really need to ask your intuition, because the Hierophant is similar in the like energy to the High Priestess, and I'm getting that the universe is asking you to really listen to your intuition. So what is your intuition telling you, other than your like and also at the bottom of the deck, I noticed you have the Moon. So the Moon is also about intuition. So for some of you, like the universe is really asking you, or not for some of you, for all of you, the universe is really asking you to listen to your intuition. And I feel like your intuition will guide you, because you are an empath, your intuition is really strong, and you need to trust it. So for those of you who are really, really feeling the, and also quickly mention the 5 of Pentacles, which I forgot to mention. With the 5 of Pentacles, I feel like it's about being left out in the cold, as I always say, because the imagery is literally that. And I feel like that's how you felt with this person. And I feel like it was really abrupt. I feel like this was really, like you didn't understand why it happened. I feel like it was like you were talking, everything was fine, and then this person just started ignoring you or ghosting you, or like not answering. So basically started this no contact situation, and you just don't understand why. And I feel like you, again, the universe with the Moon card, it's really asking you to listen to your intuition, and with the Hierophant, and like your intuition will tell you whether this, like if you feel a special connection to this person, this means that this person really is your soulmate, and this is just what is meant to happen before you can get into union with this person. And for others of you, if you feel that this person is not your soulmate, then this is the connection that was meant to teach you something, and then after this connection you will meet your soulmate with the Justice and the 2 of Cups. Either way, justice will be served. Like you will be with your person either way. Like you will be with their soulmate. Either like this is the person or this is not the person, and it was just a lesson. And also I just noticed that I forgot to tell the signs to group 1, but I guess it wasn't that important. But for you, with the signs, you have Cancer with the moon. This is Scorpio. This can be you or the other person. Also Scorpio here with the Wheel of Fortune here in the top corner. Also with the Justice you have Libra, and with the Hierophant you got Taurus. This can be you, them, or both of you. So yeah, I feel like this is all I have for you, group 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. You can also leave a comment down below. I love reading all your comments and what you have to say. And I hope to see you in my other readings. Bye bye. Hi, group 3. So for those of you who chose the Hierophant here, this reading is for you. And also fun thing, you see how this Hierophant card depicts like a bird, and it's like a raven or something probably. And I'm sitting like by a window, and I just saw like a bird fly like really close to my window. So I don't know, do what you will with this information. Maybe it's a confirmation for some of you. But anyway, also I just want to say that I'm feeling a really lighthearted energy from your pile. From the last 2 piles, I kind of was feeling I was feeling a really heavy energy, but for you the energy is much lighter, so I guess it's a good sign. Okay, so now let's get into your oracle cards. So they will tell you about your energy, your person's energy, and their energy between you two. So let's start with your energy. So your energy in this connection is expanding inner power. Expanding inner power, and it says, I am my most powerful when my creativity is given a voice. Interesting. And also I like got a little like lump in my throat, I guess, while I was reading this, and it also says about like being given a voice. So I feel like there's something that's wrong with the throat chakra and and your voice, like speaking your truth. Interesting, given this no contact situation where you don't speak. Okay, so your person has honoring adversity, and it says, a fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. Wow. So, okay, you got... Wow, so interesting. I've never gotten this card before, I think. I really like the little, like, mantra message thing. Gives me, like, phoenix rising from the ashes vibes, you know? Very interesting. Okay, so for the energy between you two, you got 2 cards. You got the first quarter moon, and it says your commitment is being tested. Okay, really straightforward message. Loving that. And then you have the waning moon. What do you need to release? Okay, interesting. Okay, so wow, it's a really interesting message. Okay, I like it. So let's start with you. So I feel like the universe, I feel like it's really straightforward message. Because I feel like the universe is asking you to work on your throat chakra, work on your communication. So I feel like it's really important, communication. I'm surprised we didn't get like there's like, I think, a new moon Gemini card from this deck, or something with the Gemini, and it says like communication is key, and it's also like in a bluish color scheme that we have going on here, so I'm surprised we didn't get that. And also the blue reminds me, again, because the throat chakra, it's the color of blue is the color of throat chakra, and they have also like 2 blue crystals right there. So throat chakra, really strong message. So I feel like maybe this no contact situation started from like miscommunication. So I feel like there was some misunderstanding, miscommunication, and I feel like you are the type of person that tends to hold things in. I feel like you don't really express much about how you're feeling or what you're thinking. And I'm not calling you out, I'm just saying that the universe wants you to work on that, and the universe wants you to work on expressing how you feel, because like communication is one of the biggest things in relationships, because if you don't have good communication, your relationship will be really difficult. So I feel like the universe is really asking you to work on that, to work on your communication. And with your person, this honor and adversity. Okay, so I just want to say that for most of you, unlike groups 1 and 2, I'm getting that for most of you, this no contact situation will resolve in the way that you will stay together with this person. I feel like for very little amount of, or you will be together with this person if you weren't together before, you will be together with this person or you will stay together. Because I'm just feeling that for most of you, this is just because it says your commitment is being tested here. So I feel like this situation is something that you are meant to go through to learn the lesson, or for your relationship to become stronger. And also you need to, for your, like, in order for your relationship to become stronger or to grow into a strong relationship, you need to release something, as the Swaying Moon says. So for, and I feel like for releasing, we have like, I feel like you have more of this, your commitment is being tested. Well, it kind of goes for both of you, but for you it's just really working on yourself in order to improve this relationship, working on yourself to make the relationship work, not putting in really this effort, because not, almost none of the relationships that like exist in the world that people have are perfect. I'll tell you that like 90% of relationships require work, because it's really, really hard to find someone that you like, not you get along with, but someone that you don't have to work for a relationship, with whom you don't have to work for a relationship. And even like soulmate relationships, twin flame relationships, they all go through phases, they all go through struggles, because that's just how it is. Like, it'll be like that sometimes, you know. But no, really. And it's not something to be feared. Like, I just see most people, you know, I like, well, not most people, but I see some people when I watch readings for myself, and I see in the comments people say like, oh, I don't want to like argue with this person, how can like this person be my soulmate if we are arguing or whatever. But again, like, almost every relationship requires work, and it's okay to argue with someone. Like, you can love them and still argue with them, because people have different ways of living, people have different views and different and that's what makes it interesting, you know, everyone is different. So in order to be together effectively, you need to communicate. This message for you, like, communicate your truth, communicate your feelings, tell the other person how you feel, and do it in a way that is beneficial, not just, you know, I myself have this problem where I like find some problem in the relationship and I just lash out at the person, and it's not a good thing to do, you know, because it won't do anything. And I myself, like, I understand that it's not going to be beneficial. You need to just calmly express your concerns and then you can really work through them, and this person will be like, okay, how can I make this better for you? Because you don't need to, like, the relationship doesn't need your like complaints, it needs solutions. Because you might say like, oh, I'm feeling like this and this, and like, I would like if you did this and this so I wouldn't feel this way. And your person is like, okay, like, maybe they didn't even know you felt this way, maybe they don't even know like that you feel this way. So I feel like that's something you need to do. And what do you need to release? I feel like this person has to release something. I'm not really guessing what it is, because it's a general reading, of course, but it says that like fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. So I feel like they're burning something to reveal this new direction, and I feel like this new direction will be with you. It will, this new path, it will like involve you in one way or another. So I feel like, yeah, for most of you, you will stay or be with this person in the end. It's just something you need to work through, which happens, you know. It's okay. Just some comfort. If you didn't know if this situation will resolve, it will. and I feel like for like 99% of you will stay with this person. Of course, if it doesn't resonate and if you don't want to be with this person, then you're free to choose another pile. But again, it's general reading. Take what resonates, leave what does not. And of course, you don't have to be with someone that you don't want to be with. You have free will, and everyone does. So just putting it out there. But yeah, I feel like this is happening for your relationship to kind of be renewed as like this fire that it talks about in the message of your person. It's like this argument you had, this no contact situation, this whatever, just burned something in your relationship. Oh, and I'm just seeing two birds again outside my window, and I think they're not ravens, they're like crows, so pretty similar, I guess. And what was I just saying? Yeah, the situation burned something that wasn't serving your relationship, in order for this relationship to be renewed and for this new path of your relationship to be open. So yeah, very nice message. I think that's all I have for you for the oracle cards. Now let's get into the tarot portion. Oh, sorry. Almost mixed them up. Now, just shuffle them for you. Okay. I'm not asking any specific questions, just what you need to know. This, okay. That's good for you to know this relationship. Okay, interesting. So you have the Six of Cups. You have the Three of Cups. You have the Fool, which, yeah, this new beginning, what I was talking about, like this whole situation is to bring a new beginning to your relationship. It's really cool. Then you have the Page of Swords. There comes this communication. Yeah, definitely asking you to work on the communication. Communication, the third chakra, is really, really strong. And you have the Knight of Wands. Okay. So, with the sign, I'm not seeing any particular signs in here. We kind of have all animals, all elements except for Pentacles. So I guess just do what you will. No really particular signs. I mean, like astrological signs. Okay, so with the Six of Cups, the Six of Cups is again soulmate energy. It's not as strong as like the Two of Cups or the what else is there? Justice card, maybe. The Four Wands, something like that. But it's soulmate energy. So for some of you, maybe you've known this person for a really long time. Maybe okay, so okay, maybe for oh my god, you guys, you know what? I'm getting a really specific scenario. It doesn't have to resonate, but I feel like that's for some of you. You were, because the Three of Cups and the Six of Cups can talk about friendships. So maybe you were like friends with this person for a really long time, and you both like maybe started liking each other, and then you kind of got scared of that, and I feel like this, like your friendship has to like burn, again burn in air quotes of course, to renew it and to have this new beginning, because it has, you know, like this friendship, then new beginning, and Page of Swords and the Knight of Wands, you know, it's like a progression, because, you know, like kind of this starting of a friendship. Maybe for some of you it was a third party situation. Okay, I'm guessing like really childish, honestly, third party situation, like very immature third party situation for most of you. So maybe some of you are young, maybe most of you are young, and this person maybe acted in a really immature way, or maybe someone else did, and I'm getting a real, like, in a very childish way, like really messed up third party situation for some of you. But again, after that all, there comes a new beginning with the Fool. So I feel like this relationship will have a new beginning for like 99% of you. With the Page of Swords, again, as I said, working on your communication. And the Knight of Wands, again, with the Wands, with the fire, with like burning, the phoenix rising from the ashes. And I feel like after you have this new beginning and you communicate your feelings clearly, you will have this like charging towards each other and making this relationship happen. So, yeah, I feel like this is all I have for you, Group 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to my channel. You can also leave a comment down below. I love reading your comments. And yeah, I hope to see you in my other readings. Bye bye.